guys, it's Shilpa here and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss a single update from my channel. And in today's video, I'm gonna review this concealer. This is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And if you guys want to know my thoughts on this concealer, then please keep on watching. So this concealer had launched in India, I guess 1 or 2 years back. Earlier, this concealer was not available in India. A lot of foreign YouTubers used to rave about this product, and thankfully now this concealer is also available in India. And this concealer was launched in India. There were only 3 or 4 shades available in this range, and all the 3 or 4 shades were only for fair to medium skin tone. So there was not even a single shade for dusky and deeper skin tone. And I guess last year only they have launched few more shades in this range for dusky and deeper skin tone. So I was really excited to try this one out because Maybelline Fit Me is like one of my favorite concealer. So I really want to figure out whether this one is as good as that one. This concealer is priced at rupees 620 for 6 ml of product, and you have 3 years of shell. Talking about the packaging, this concealer comes in this sort of cardboard box, and all the details are clearly mentioned on the box itself. And on this side, the directions how you can use this concealer is written, and on the back side of the packaging, the shade number and all the ingredient list is clearly mentioned. And on this side of the box, all the essential details like price, net content, manufacturing and expiry details are written. And at the top, the shade name is written along with the shade number. Now let's just talk about the actual packaging. This concealer comes in this clear plastic bottle or a tube with a twist up sponge tip applicator and has a transparent cap on it. So this concealer comes with the seal tape on the cap, and the shade number is written on bottom of the tube. Now let's just talk about how you can use this concealer. You need to twist it from the upper part, like you have to twist it from here and the product will come out. And for the application, you can directly apply this concealer with this sponge itself to the area where you want to conceal. Applicator is very soft and gentle to use. Talking about the overall packaging, it's really great and convenient. This sponge tip applicator is really soft and gentle for your under eye area. The only drawback which I think is that after multiple uses, the applicator tends to get dirty. Like you can see, I have used this for the first time and how dirty it is. So I can also show you the previous one which I have used. So this is the previous one, and you can see its halat itna ganda ho gaya ye, because we are using the same sponge again and again. So it's kind of unhygienic, and also a lot of product get wasted. Like you can see over here, there's a hell lot of product which get kind of settles in the sponge. So it's kind of a bummer for me. This concealer is available in 13 shades and I have 2 of them with me. The first one is this. This is in the shade Neutralizer, and I really don't know why I have picked this shade because it's almost like white on my skin tone. I think I have picked this shade because there were only 2 or 3 shades available earlier. How the shade Neutralizer looks. And this shade will only suit fair skin tone or very fair skin. Because my mom has medium skin tone and still this shade doesn't work for her. And after that, I picked one more shade. I think this shade was one of the new launches. And this is in the shade Caramel. This is how the caramel shade looks. This is like a perfect shade for my dusky complexion. Shade will be perfect for dusky and brown skin tones. So you guys can see I have acne prone skin. So we will gonna see whether this concealer will able to hide my acne marks or not. So the consistency of this concealer is quite thin. It's really creamy, soft and smooth in texture. So talking about the staying power, this concealer is quite long lasting. I believe this concealer has more staying power than Fit Me. And I have combination skin, that means my T-zone is oily and rest of my face is on normal side both in summers as well as winters. And this concealer easily stays for like 7 to 8 hours. Talking about the creasing, if you set this concealer with compact powder or any loose powder, then it will not crease. So I use this concealer with loose powder as well as without loose powder, and it does not creases on my skin. But if you have prominent fine lines around your under eye area, then make sure to set it with loose powder or a compact, because otherwise it will definitely gonna crease. Talking about the coverage, this concealer will give you medium coverage, but you can easily build it up. And today I have used one layer on my entire face and 2 layers around my under eye area, and it does not feel anything heavy or cakey. This concealer will not look cakey and it will not emphasize your dry patches. Talking about the shade Caramel, this is how it looks. It has more yellow undertone to it, and I am NC42 and this shade will be perfect for NC42 to 44, and it's a perfect match for my dusky complexion. And now I'm going to compare this concealer with Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So firstly, this is how the Instant Age Rewind concealer looks, and this is how the Maybelline Fit Me concealer looks. Both have different packaging, and if you observe the color closely, they are quite similar. And both of them are in the shade Caramel. Let me show you guys the swatch one by one. So this is how the Age Rewind shade looks. Now the Fit Me one. This is how the Fit Me one looks. So you can see that Fit Me one has more yellow undertone than this one. So the Fit Me one has very liquidy texture, while this one has very creamy texture to it. In terms of coverage, Maybelline Fit Me will give you light to medium coverage, and this one will give you medium to kind of full coverage. To be very honest, I love both the concealers. Both have different texture and different formula. Overall, it's a great concealer. I have already repurchased this one. I just love the consistency, how it blends into my skin, and I would highly recommend this concealer. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time with a brand new review and swatch video. Till then, bye guys.